Testing 1, 2. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going pretty good tonight.
Yeah, we've got another game right off the bat. Especially right after Friday's game. I'm excited. Tonight we're playing Mizzou State, D1 school. Big talking. But yeah, feeling good, especially after a reverse sweep on Friday. Teams feeling electric. I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, they really played well though. They locked in those final games. So I feel like if they come out running like that today, it can be fast.
Absolutely. So yeah, just jumping into the first game. Um, First match is always control. So we see a similar map of Nepal. This one we typically is a solid first choice for us. We like to get in there fast and just hold them at that first choke point. So if I had to guess, probably like just a big dive comp, especially what they've been playing lately. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, how are you feeling? Especially Overwatch Orange is also undefeated right now, 2-0.
Yeah, we have been doing great as teamwork so far. So excited for having 2 matches next week. Wednesday,
True.
yeah, Wednesday and Friday, cause fall break.
Yep.
So hoping for 2 wins.
It'll be a big shower, but
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens. So let's see. Yeah, similar to what I was expecting, we've got Raph on Sombra, Sam on Soldier, Jamie on Queen, and then our 2 supports, Maddie and Davis, on Juno and Kiriko. So yeah, just a lot of speed, get in their face as quick as we can, get some good picks. We see Sam getting some good shots just right off the bat, right up front. Jamie going in towards that front line. See if he can get some picks, especially on these smaller characters. Gets that Lucio pulled in, but not quite getting that kill.
And the Raph gets picked off on the side by the
yeah.
Reaper.
I noticed that. Unfortunate early pick on Raph. Hopefully they can just hold things down and regroup here. Looks like the other team is going to be the first ones to try and contest this point. And they are going to capture it, so that's going to start taking down time. Oh, they do get the pick on the Queen there, which is going to be big. Not quite on the other support.
Yeah, the other 2 TPS are kind of just diving deep into ours right now.
Absolutely, which is not going to succeed for them.
No.
Their supports just get picked in the backline and just get torn through. And looks like we're just going to try to hold them at this pick or this point here again, like usual. Yeah, Jamin just getting in there, and without the supports, the other team can't do anything about it. And we're just going to regroup and be in a really solid position here for Doan.
Right now, you can really see how good Jamie is on Queen right now
Absolutely.
compared to like other tanks right now.
Well, especially, he's really good at hitting those knife shots, pulling them in, and just getting a one-tap.
Yeah.
It's huge, really. We do see the other enemy tank switch to Orisa, try and counter-swap on that. We'll see. I'm expecting a big ult here from Jamie in just a minute to try and get in there. Not without his supports, though, I reckon. And he's just got Maddie behind on Kiriko. There's Davis, though, going in. And yeah, I'd expect a shout any second. I'm surprised at this point. We do see Sam kind of in the back line on the other side trying to get some shots. Or that's the enemy. Sorry, that's the enemy one. There's Sam. Yeah. Oh, there's
Sam.
the Visor trying to get that. There goes the Caspian and the Lucio. That's huge. Where we see Jamie on this side trying to take out that Reaper. Can he do it?
Trying to run away, but it's kind of pointless right now. There they go.
There they get it. They do, in fact, get out. But again, just a total reset for the other team. They've only got really one more team fight to make something happen. But again, Doan is looking really good. We've still got 3 ults where, granted, the other team is about to have all of theirs too, so expecting just a big ult dump. We'll see what happens.
Raph Salt could be a real helper though with that EMP.
Absolutely.
And there it
goes
goes.
the EMP. There it is, and they do get the
It
kills
is.
before.
And now Reaper's going off.
Yep, that boost plus Blossom. Not a whole lot they could do there, but looks like everyone's just gonna kind of get out, regroup. Got plenty of time to recapture the point. I think that's a good call for the Tigers. Do you still see Raph just kind of hiding back there, which not a bad play, just even if he can get a quick pick. Would be huge if possible.
Yeah, he's just been poking in the back and trying to get those Reaper Cassidy at times.
Oh, and he sees the
And he got-
Cassidy. Can he get it? Misses a
Misses
hack,
that.
but with the help of Sam, does get the pick. There goes another from Sam, and
they just won the team fight. Yeah,
Yeah.
there they go.
there it goes. Should be a captured point.
I don't.
and,
Yeah, they don't got touch here.
Nope. Yeah, that should be a first point for Doan. Awesome. Yeah, really clean start for the Tigers. Not a whole lot I've seen that's changed from the past. Again, they just like to get in there quick, get a solid point established, and yeah. Oh, there we go. Can you hear me better now? Awesome. Alan's telling me I can be heard better. Awesome.
Yeah, they came out well tonight. Like their teamwork is been good. They've been coming in earlier. I know, working on their comms before they play.
Yep.
And that's, you can see that working out for them.
And that's one of the biggest things, is that, especially after last week, that was a key factor, is that they all have the mechanical ability to compete really strongly, but if they don't have that communication, that's where they really fall through. And so I think that's going to be huge for them. And like you said, they've been working really hard. This group really blends well together, and so that's why we see them performing so strongly. All right, we see a very different team from the other side. We see a May and a Roadhog. Trying to get some early picks. Jamie trying to get the Reaper, but he does Wraith out. We'll see if he can get it. There it is. Oh, he wants that Juno as well. There it goes. Getting a little stuck with the May and everything, but he's not faltered at all. Basically 1v3ing while the rest of the team captures a point. And there goes a kill from Davis on their... Yep. Maddie and Davis just shredding their backline, which... Hey, don't ever underestimate those support characters. They can do big damage as well.
I think right now we just need to be careful of those Roadhog hooks, because that could change a whole fight.
Absolutely. That, and also we see this Reaper on top. Davis does notice it, pushing it out, which is good. I was worried there for a second, especially if they had Blossom, but not quite that.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jamie does get separated from the team here. Can he get out? He's going to try, and he's just hanging on.
Raph with 2 picks right there.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Go, Raph. Come on. Again, just amazing communication. That wall went up, and they immediately just tore it down. Raph was able to separate 2 of them and get the kills. Just phenomenal communication from the Tigers.
And now we see Jamie has his ult ready, which is a real good thing right now. I think we'll probably see it soon.
Absolutely. We also see, like, looking at the rest of the team, no, everyone else is not super far off. Some big damage. Should be another big ult fight. Other team should be about even, so ult economy, yeah, not too much of a factor right now. But, ooh, that's a big hook on Maddie, and does get picked off. Now, there goes the ult from Davis to try and counteract it. Trying to get in there to save Jamie. Can he get there? And Jamie, again, doesn't even need it. Shows the ability that he can just kind of worry about himself sometimes.
Yeah, there we used the soldier ult, and Jamie ulted too, so getting out of that situation of 2 ults was pretty good, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah, there goes Davis's ult. Just kind of pushing in here, see if he can get some... If they can get a pick here...
Like at the Roadhog there.
Yeah, without the Hog, that's really going to limit their ability to even have a chance at capturing this point. And yeah, without... Yep, there it goes. Again, shouldn't have a touch with a team kill. And yeah, there's a round 1 victory for Doan.
Yeah, just quick and easy. Like, there, we were just getting our ults a lot faster than the other team. So I think that was a big part of that.
Absolutely. I really like, play of the game from Jamie here. Let's see. I mean, there's a million they could have picked from. And it's going to be that one, just him being successful in the room. Ults in and just picks off everyone without even the help. No, what I was going to say before is I really like the new kind of dive comp from us. In the past, it's kind of been like a mix-up. We kind of do what we want, a little bit of brawl, a little bit of dive, see what happens. But especially with the Juno and the extra speed, I think they're really, really finding their flow right now. Especially clicking a bit more as well. They can get that communication, go after one player, and just tear through. But yeah, so that is a round 1. Next up, we're going to either hybrid or escort. So I'm curious to see. honestly, I don't think the comp changes very much. I think
Mhm.
they really clicked with that dive, especially with more of a push, not push, escort type map, that you want that speed even more.
Yeah, they showed that they were having a tough time adjusting to our comp, so I
Mhm.
feel like if we keep going with that, they should be doing good tonight.
Absolutely. I think you just keep the pressure on. Don't
Mhm.
let them adapt to what we're doing, and hopefully might be. I mean, hopefully continues to be pretty successful for us. But we'll see what happens. Again, a lot of new teams that we haven't really played before, so it's cool to see. Like, I have no idea what to expect from some of them.
And we see they are going escort here,
Okay.
so um, okay, banning Dorado. So I like hybrid more than escort. So
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not sure about the guys on Overwatch Black, so we'll see.
Why do you say that?
I just like it. So as a Junkrat player, I like the little chokes
Fair.
that they have on hybrid.
Yep.
Always, those are fun.
No, that makes sense. Well, you love those chokes. Just peek around a corner, get a good hook, and then yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm curious to see what happens with this team is that they don't really have like a set tank player, at least from what I saw. And kind of us watching what they've been doing in past games is that they have 3 different players who kind of switch and alternate between tank. And so I didn't catch which one was playing that first round, but I'm curious to see if they maybe switch that up. Because that could maybe be a huge thing as well. Maybe it could go either ways. Either they really can't adapt at that point, or potentially that becomes a huge problem for us that we need to adapt to. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see because that tank, he wasn't doing quite as good as Jamie out there. He's kind of so if they bring up a backup, and it could cause trouble if they figure out his play style more.
Absolutely. Well, because I don't think Jamie really switched off the queen. It was kind of I think we saw that the whole game. And
Yeah.
so potentially, yeah, if they can do a big counter switch, but even then they played the who was it? The Orisa,
And
which is usually a pretty big counter swap into the queen, and even then, Jamie didn't seem phased at all. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So it looks like we're going on Circuit Royal. So
Okay.
this is a really good map for us. We do a lot of practice on this one.
Yep.
So I know Jamie's happy right now. He loves
Oh,
this.
absolutely. We're pumped on this pick. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Are we attacking first? Yeah, it looks like we are. I think. So especially again, if we can just show a dominant showing right here at the beginning. Where am I going? Here we are. Should be the beginning, if I'm correct in saying we're attacking. I'm looking at the wrong team anyways. We are not attacking first. We are the red team. Goodness. We'll just hang out here. Oh, a very different setup on the other side. We see a Sigma for an extra shield. The Widow trying to get some cheeky shots. Basically completely different.
Oh, and we see Jamie going Ramatra now.
Interesting.
So.
I'm really intrigued to see what happens here. I don't think Sam stays into the Symmetra. I think they just use that for the TP. We do see Davis going into the Baptiste, which a lot of damage but a lot of healing as well. That lamp is also vital in a lot of situations, getting some of those big saves. So we'll see how that ends up working out for them. Oh, we do see the Bastion from Raph as well, just trying to get some big damage out there and push straight forward. Maddie switching to Juno as well, keeping that speed going.
Oh, teleporting up into there, trying to get him a big.
Sam does stay on the Symmetra. Yeah, there goes Raph and everyone just tearing through the line while the tank is just unfazed. Just completely forcing them to push back. That was a really interesting play that I've never really seen from them. That was cool. And honestly, worked exactly how they wanted to. They took out a support and a DPS. Yeah, completely forcing them to just fall past this choke.
Yeah, that was definitely big, especially getting the Widowmaker out of there. They
Yep.
don't have to worry about peeking or any of that. So, and there the Widowmaker goes again.
Dang. Go Jamie. I'm shocked that he got that kill there. Yeah, that teleport is just showing to be huge. There does go Maddie, but they get their Baptiste in trade of that. So not a bad trade there. There goes their DPS as well. And yes, Sam just being really aggressive with the Symmetra. I've never really seen this from him before.
Yeah, me either. Like, usually he's a lot of hit scan character, so this is a different play out of him.
Absolutely.
We did see Raph go to Sombra from Bastion after that first death, though.
Yeah, looks like we're just going to fall back onto the payload here and just keep pushing it forward. They're going to kind of try and overload Jamie here, but again, just not phased, tearing through that support, and there goes his ult.
But gets slept.
Big sleep on him, though. Looks like we're just going to fall back. Yeah, Raph's going to sit there, and so close to that point, too, but I have no doubt that we're just going to regroup and get that back.
Jamie switching on to the Sigma now after that.
Yeah, not a bad call. I think the Sigma into the Sigma is a really good play, just playing safe. A lot of shields from both sides. I do like the Ramattra, but I think that's potentially a good call.
Yeah. And now we see Sam switch off Symmetra.
Okay,
goes
there
into
it goes.
Genji.
Yeah, again, well, especially on this next point here where there's that huge wall trying to get up there while they're holding. That's going to be big. Oh, we see that their other spectator commentating in the chat. I don't even know if he's supposed to do that, but it's fine. That's funny. But yeah, we're going to try and get this push here again. We need a big pick here. I don't know. Yeah, they're just tearing through Jamie. There goes the orbit.
Yeah.
That should be enough damage. We do see the window there too, which is going to be hard to get past. We kill the tank, and there goes the rest of the team.
Yep. Now we got that first point done.
Yeah, already solid momentum. We could have gone maybe a little faster, but honestly, I would not be upset if I were them. That was a really solid push. And at the end of the day, a point is a point.
And now when we look, we also have Rafsy and P up, and then Davis has his window.
Oh, absolutely. Raf's just hanging out there. I don't think he quite goes for it. I think he wants to maybe a little bit more behind him. But there's Jamie's ult already again.
And there it is.
Yeah, there's the flux. I was thinking we'd see it quickly after Raf's. And it doesn't take too much off of Raf's, but everyone outside of it is able to kind of pick off. They are down a DPS now. So to kind of prioritize off of that, take advantage of it, we kind of need to get another big pick here. There is Jamie antied, and I think it's just trying to hide behind the payload there. We see a big eye field from Davis kind of keeping him alive.
Oh, we see Sam ulting using the blade.
There goes the blade. He does get 2, but ends up going down as well. So again, not a bad trade, forcing them to kind of back up, pushing the payload even closer. Now there is the Sigma ult, but...
And the soldier there.
We'll see. There's the eye field. They do keep Jamie alive, but can he keep it up? Oh, he's fighting. There it goes. Dang. Not quite going to stay alive. Everyone is just going to getting out of there. Again, so close to that point. But I think we just regroup like we did before, and yeah.
Yeah, after that tank goes down, it's really hard to keep a fight going on.
Absolutely. Like, it's not impossible by any means, but it is significantly harder. I didn't notice it before, but we did see Sam switch to the Sojourn, which, again, big hit scan, especially once he hits a couple shots. He can get his railgun in there, hit some crazy shots. There goes an interesting Sigma ult, forcing out the eye field and getting them all low. And yeah, just tearing through. There goes Jamie. And can he get the tank? Yep, easily. There it goes.
It's a full team kill right there.
And that's gonna be the second point. I hear Raph just hooting and hollering out there. I wouldn't get too ahead of himself though. I mean, feel hyped, but let's win. Let's get all 3 first.
Yeah, they've been doing a bit better against us this match, I would say.
Yep.
Trying to adapt to our playing style.
I think maybe they were a little knocking Jamie off the high ground there, forcing him to kind of take some more center on fight. I agree with you though that they definitely adapted pretty well to. I don't know if they were ready for that really aggressive play at the beginning though, and I don't know if that was intentional for us, but it worked out fairly well. Again, just pushing him back into this narrow spot here. Jamie does go down to the ult though. I don't know if he, and either there's no way he didn't see it. It was right in the middle, and so I'm curious what he was what his thought there was.
I think he was hoping for his ability to last longer to absorb that, but he kind of just ran out of time there, I think.
Yep. No, you're probably right. That's definitely what it was.
They do have close spawn though, so they're already back in it.
Absolutely. Yeah, just gonna kind of pocket Jamie here with both supports and just push in here. We only really need one more big team fight win to potentially get this payload in. About a minute and a half left. There goes Davis's ult, boosting the damage of the team if they can get in that area. There does go Jamie though, unfortunately. They are gonna just kind of pull out some of their bigger ults there and tear through us.
There goes Source 3, yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Wrong team there.
Yeah, right now though, this next fight might be a little iffy. We are down alts. We only have Jamie's ult compared to their Sigma, Soldier, and Baptiste.
Absolutely, and especially that huge combo of the Baptiste, both the and the Soldier. If they can pull that out, that may be a game over. We'll see what happens though. I've seen bigger comebacks, not comebacks, but bigger fight wins than that. So we do see the window from Davis though. So if we can take advantage of that, that might be huge.
Jamie's ulting now. He's popping that.
Yep, there goes.
Yep, that's what we were just talking about.
Exactly what I was expecting from them. The window and the visor. They gotta stay alive here though, but Davis goes down, and unless they can boost in there in some way. Yeah, there's Maddie just gonna try and boost in there, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get a touch here.
And that will do it for the first push for us.
Not bad. I will take 2 points, but we just gotta. With that though, that does leave some room for the other team to, if they can pull off that, if they really come out of the water and push through, that could be a little worrying. So what we've got to see happen here is just show a really solid defense right off the bat, potentially lower their morals, and just, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who we want to play against them right now after that showing.
Yeah.
Sam was kind of all over different characters, so we'll see who he wants to go with.
Absolutely. Well, because we saw we saw the Symmetra, we saw the
Soldier, Genji.
Yeah, we saw all three of them.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, none of them were playing badly, but I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe just a little bit of a flunk from Sam, which.
So we do see him go on Mei here, which I like that with the walls on this map.
Absolutely. I think that's honestly a really good play with Raph on the,
The Bastion.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just a really kind of safe support backline from Davis and Maddie with the Kiri and Baptiste. Get some solid damage out if you can hit your shots, and then, oh my gosh, they are going to go for this. They're going to hide behind the bush here, and if Raph doesn't blow it at least. Yeah, really aggressive play here. It's going to be a big risk, big reward. If they can pull this off, get some solid picks here, and just like soak up some time, that'll be huge. But we'll see what happens. They kind of are pushing us out a little bit. We're forcing them to stay in their spawn a bit longer. Haven't quite gotten a pick, and they do kill Maddie there, which is going to be really unfortunate with that Widow.
And there goes
Sam as well.
And Raph now.
Yeah,
and
there kind of goes the whole team. So, again, that was a really risky play from them that I don't know. I don't know if they got maybe a bit cocky there.
Yeah, I think that was just really aggressive. I think they were just trying to intimidate them, and it ended up not working out in our favor that much.
So yeah, we're gonna have to kind of regroup, and we're gonna lose that first big choke to try and hold them here. So.
And now we have a lot of alt building to do, because as you can see, all the other teams at least all above 50 right now. And we're in the 20s. So we're a little behind on that.
Absolutely. So Jamie's just kind of got to go in here and tear people up. That Widow is definitely going to be focused She kind of tore through her back line. She can definitely hit some good shots and does get behind her. Doesn't get the kill, though. A huge rock from the other one. But Sam is able to pick it up.
We see him falling back a bit here as Jamie's getting aggressive with his rocks and everything.
Absolutely. They're getting some good ground, have the high ground here now to maybe take some angles and push him back even more, which is going to be big. If anything, just continue to soak up that time. That's the biggest thing we need to do here is we do see the Juno there, and they are able to just maintain ground there and just sweep through, absolutely tear Jamie to shreds.
Yeah, that Juno ult is no joke. That can make or break a whole fight.
No kidding. And I don't think we're going to touch here. I think we just maintain, we let him have the point and just keep moving, which not what we love to see, but kind of what you got to hear. I think that's definitely the best call.
Yeah. We see us with 3 ults right now. We have Sam, Maddie, and Davis, all of theirs, and then Jamie's right around the corner.
Yeah, we do see the other team they've got their Widow up right now, so they know exactly where we are. Oh, almost hitting that kill on Maddie. She knows where she is now, but got to be careful. Oh, huge pick from Sam there. Just going straight in there with his railgun.
And now that Widow's all that's left, backing up.
But I don't think they want to take that fight.
Yeah.
That's not a risk we want to take here.
Only ended up using Jamie's ult right there, so...
That's really solid.
Yeah.
And now we're going into this fight with pretty much even ult economy. So
I think we're probably going to see their Baptiste and Soldier again in the window.
That same combo especially. It's a really solid one. I don't blame him for using it so much. Sam is going to try and get a pick before they can do it, though. Does force out the window. Or not the window, the invincibility field, which is going to be big. There goes Kitsune Rush on our side, just trying to get in there, and does kill the Soldier before he can do anything with that ult.
Yeah, that was a huge pick there. Oh, and Sam ended up using his ult too.
We saw that, which I don't think is a bad call there. Not a bad call. I think we maybe could have done without it, but honestly, rather safe than sorry. He's going to get it back pretty quick. And again, we pushed him back, which that's all we can ask for at this point.
And now I really like our position because we have window, and now Raph has his own visor.
Yep.
So I think ours would be better being up in that high ground compared to them down there.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw basically the exact same thing last round. It just destroyed us. And so hopefully we can see something similar to that on our own side.
We do see them switch over from Widow to Ashe on the other team.
Not a bad call on their side, especially big hit scan. If that Widow can hit the shots like she can.
Oh, we see their Soldier ulting.
Jamie's trying to stay alive, really aggressive with that window. There goes the rock, but his supports are nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, I think they got picked off by that Soldier there.
I think you're exactly right. I didn't even notice that, which really unfortunate. Kind of just tore through us. So we're going to have to regroup, especially if we want to have a touch here to stop that second point. Stop in overtime.
Yeah, I think they might try for it. We'll see.
I think it's a good call. There goes the window. Sam going in there.
Davis does get picked off early, though.
Sam goes too, but we see just a big fight. And unfortunately, we are going to lose it. So that is going to be a 2-pointer tied for a guaranteed overtime now. Well, they do still have a little ways to go, so we'll see what happens.
We just really need to try to take advantage of these tight hallways now that we're in.
We do see Maddie switching over to a fan favorite of hers on the
Moira there,
thank you. Gosh.
And then Davis is on Anna now.
Which, hoping to hit some of those big nades, big sleep darts, which, especially in these close quarters, could be huge. Yeah, just gonna use this high ground, see what we can hold here, but they're kind of on that same balcony. Somehow we've got to push them off to have a shot here. They're getting really close to the push here, so have to drop down, contest that point.
Raph goes down, and there goes Bob out. Gets sleep, though.
We do sleep the Bob, but
he's awake.
Without a kill, there's not a whole lot we can do here, and I think they are going to take that round from us.
Yep. I think we just let them take too much there at the end. You know, we waited a little long.
I think, yeah, honestly, not bad playing. I think we maybe saw some miscommunication, a lot more. We just kind of let them take some slack that they. Oh, our camera went out. Yeah,
Oh,
we just kind of let them build a lot of momentum that just kind of, like you
yeah.
said in the beginning, their ult economy was a lot better than ours. They were only
Mhm.
using 1 versus our 2. And so just kind of were able to really clean shop and slowly tear through the points. But
Yeah, I think we need. It'll be interesting to see how we adapt now to them
absolutely.
after that big change up right there.
I definitely think we take a step back. I think we maybe got a little bit of ahead of ourselves with
Mhm.
that. Like we said, big risk, big reward play at the beginning. Like we knew that was a big risk going in, and so I think they maybe take a step back, maybe play a little easier, and a bit more careful. 'Cause we don't. Last thing we want to do is underestimate these teams, because we've never played them before, so we have no idea what to expect.
Yeah, that first game had him feeling good, maybe a little too good though, as we
Yep.
saw. So
Yep. No, I
just
definitely
need to
think so.
just go back down and let's see how this turns out.
Yeah, one thing we've talked about before is that you don't have to we're a good team. We have some solid players. We have some really good comms and everything and connection that we can really play well. But sometimes I think we can maybe get a bit ahead of ourselves and think, I don't know, maybe a bit too highly and go for some more tricky, risky things like we saw. But yeah, I think we maybe take a step back, play a bit safer, play a bit more together, and hopefully see better results. We are gonna push on to push, pun not intended. Um, and yeah, this is kind of a. I always am really intrigued to see what happens here. It's
Mhm.
a common kind of a struggle for us at times. I don't really know why that is. It just kind of always happens that way. And so I'm really curious again to see what we can do here. We've had some strong showings the past 2 weeks, with push kind of showing against the Preston that we set last year. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be Esperanza here, and I don't hate that for our team
Mhm.
because it's pretty wide open for Sam and Raph there to do their thing. I
Absolutely.
think.
So
Here
yeah,
we
we'll see what happens. Jumping right in. And yeah, like you said, what kind of changes do you think that the team maybe considers going into this after that last match?
um I think Jamie might try to go back to Queen here, honestly,
Mhm.
because of how dominant it was, and then we didn't see Queen a single time last match.
Absolutely.
So I think this is a good map for Queen too, with the big knives he can get.
Absolutely. No, I definitely agree with that. It's especially with Queen being such a safe character for Jamie.
Mhm.
I mean, he can effectively play any of the characters, don't get me wrong, but that is definitely his strongest character. And so I agree. On a really solid map for Queen, I think he maybe goes for the safe bet. We do see the Winston,
Yeah.
though, instead, which I don't hate as well, especially, like you said, a lot of open area, so easy for him to kind of jump in, get some clean kills, especially on some of those backline.
We do see Sam go on the Genji here. We saw a little bit of it last game, so we'll see how he does with that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Kind of a little bit different, not
Okay.
super.
This-
And
Ooh, we're seeing another Winston on the other team, and also a Reaper and Tracer. That might cause some problems with our
interesting.
current comp.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Our backline's really got to be accountable now, especially Jamie, Sam, and Raph all being dive characters going into that front/backline. So our supports really have to kind of take care of themselves. We do see that Tracer trying to get in here, but Maddie and Dave's doing a really good job at watching out for their supports there, or yeah, their DPS.
And the other tank goes down right there.
Yeah,
Tracer's coming in the back.
huge kill. That's one thing that I really commend our supports on is they're really aware of their surroundings. They're not going to let some Winston trying to sneak up on there and just take them out like that. Um, Again, we see some really solid communication from our DPS. That's one nice thing that not only does the dive comp really it can supply some good surprises that catch them off guard, but also it supplies a lot of really good intel for for us to kind of go into those fights. So we'll see. Maddie is trying to on her own. Here comes Jamie though, trying to save her. And they do successfully. Raph gets the kill on the Juno, and they're kind of just hunting for that Winston now. Again, Maddie loves that mobility in her healers. Just kind of jump around and save people when they need it. We saw 2 people get really low there, and Maddie just kind of dived up to them.
And then Jamie takes out the other Winston, and it's just kind of one team fight at this point.
Yeah.
They're just all regrouping. Yeah, Maddie does a great job on that Moira staying alive. She has great survivability on that.
Yeah, I'm really liking the Winston play from Jamie. At first, I thought it was just like him doing it for the bit, like funny monkey, haha. But like, it's really working well, and he's really clicking with it. So
we do see a Reinhardt now on the opposing team,
which is gonna be really interesting. I don't think it's blocking a whole lot from us, especially being so dive centered, and that Moira, it's not gonna do anything against that.
Yeah, I feel like Jamie and just Raph can go hack him, and then they just can obliterate.
Ooh, there's the bomb.
Ends up surviving.
Winston, though.
Yeah, Reaper coming in, trying to get Jamie off.
Doesn't quite need the coalescence, which we know Maddie can do well. She had a couple really good. There it goes, on top of the rage from the Winston, and just tearing through them. Together they just obliterated the team, with the rest of the team behind just kind of carrying the back lines. And we still have 3 ults going into this final corridor compared to them just having Blossom, and I don't see any amazing ways unless they can get kind of sneak around the back.
I think we're going to see the Kasune, and then Sam's going to use his blade out here, and that's gonna be huge.
Yeah, we're getting really close. There goes the hack from Raph, gonna be huge.
There goes the blade.
Yeah, they cannot find him. We do see the Blossom. They do get a pick off on us. Yeah, there goes 2 of us, so we're gonna kind of have to fall back a little bit, which we made a huge amount of progress.
Yeah,
so.
we were right there at the end, so we can afford to have them push it just a little bit.
Yeah. I bet you they're maybe a little bit disappointed on not getting that point, but I would much rather see them kind of regroup here and just push back through than, yeah.
Looks like no comp changes so far. So they definitely like what they're on.
Absolutely. I'm really liking it for this map. Like you said, a lot of just really open areas, allowing us to, 1, get back to our backline, but also, again, get big pushes like that there. Ooh, we do see Jamie just getting torn apart there, though.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see the other tanks on Queen now, so that's probably a big factor on that.
Yeah, just a lot of big damage on the other side. I thought I got, like, Anteed or something for a second, but no, just kind of... Yeah, I think we got a little bit split up there. We do see the switch to Diva, which I do like as well. Again, another really high mobility tank. So Jamie has the ability to just kind of bum rush in there, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, Davis does get picked off right there by the Reaper.
I saw that. With the help of the Queen, they got a really good hook there. Just kind of pushing back. Jamie's going to try and stay alive, get back to his healers, but that damage from the other side is just too much, forcing him out. And they are going to pick him out again.
We see them really pushing up far here. No one's on the bot, actually, right now.
I see that, which, yeah, they just noticed it.
Yeah.
There goes, like, a good 30 seconds they could have been pushing. So
it does give us a little advantage there.
Absolutely.
Oh, we'll see.
A little bit more time to regroup, and that could honestly be what, like, solves such a close game like this. The double Kitsune.
Yeah, that's just chaos right now down there, trying to just shoot for everything.
It reminds me of the memes where it's like, this is Overwatch, explain it to your friend.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we do see the Queen go down.
Killing the Queen, though, that Diva, though, from the Echo ult is really a struggle.
The Reaper down.
Jamie just tearing apart with this baby Diva. Doesn't even need his mech.
Just the Echo now. We'll see.
And there's his back. Just in time, too, as that Moira gets to him, but yeah, just completely able to.
And Sam really does get that Echo back there.
Oh, good job, Sam.
She's gonna be staggered now.
Yeah. Again, the more we can stagger this team, the more they have to fall back and kind of can't really fight against us pushing them out more. So. Jamie's going to try and go up there. He does see the Reaper trying to help Sam out there.
I think his ult here can be huge. They don't have any shields or anything that could stop him right now.
Absolutely. Big open space. We'll see if he goes for it. Now, there is the Reaper trying to Wraith out and does get it. Ooh, trying to save this backline from the Echo, but does not save Raph. Maddie does get the kill there, which is huge. Queen trying to go in, seeing if he can get it. There goes the bomb. Can it get anyone? It does get the Kiriko.
Now that's a huge pick right there. And he's trying to go in to get the other healer right now, the Moira.
Say, if they can get that other support, that's going to be big for them. But that tank does respond pretty quick and does force Jamie out of the mech. But in the process, the rest of his team is able to respond perfectly.
And now I think they're pretty much all dead except that Echo. And now she's going to back up.
Absolutely. And Jamie just trying to farm up charge to get back his mech. But as we saw before, he doesn't even need it to do well. Again, we see really good communication from Doan. Just Jamie goes down, but the team, like, they capitalize off of that and tear. Again, we saw them going after the backline and taking advantage of a bad situation.
We do see Sam go on to Tracer here, which I really like that pick, honestly.
Absolutely.
Go in and get that Echo.
Yep.
That'd be huge.
I'm shocked we didn't see it a bit earlier. Usually we see kind of like a beginning of the game, Tracer, Sombra from like Wrath and Sam, which we didn't see, which, I mean, yeah, we'll see. Do you see them kind of capitalizing on that high ground, but we're just going to kind of keep pushing the bot. The further we can keep it from our spawn and where they have theirs at right now, the better. Especially if we can kind of win one or two more team fights, that potentially could be what gets us the win.
And there we see Coalescence right now being popped.
Absolutely. We see the Reaper trying to get sneaky in the backline, but not able to do anything with it. And Maddie just we kind of see a neutral Coalescence, keeping him back, keeping everyone alive.
Sam does pick off the Reaper in the back.
Oh, huge.
And now they all just go in after that.
Well, they do go after Sam, but in the end, they do pick off the rest of the team with the help of Jamie. So a valid sacrifice from Sam there.
So it seems the Echo switched to Cassidy to try to counter Sam's pick of Tracer right now.
Yep.
So, see how that goes.
We'll see what happens. I don't know if I respect that too much.
We're going to see a big EMP here, I believe.
Yep, there it goes. Again, stopping any ults from them.
We do see the Blossom, however, gets two of us.
Blossom gets out of it. So not quite getting that.
And then he gets found.
Ugh. Unfortunate for Raph there. He really wanted that pick, but I think he didn't capitalize on the hack enough to be able to maintain it. So we are going to kind of see everyone just backing out, resetting. Again, with about 40 seconds left now, again, it comes down to two more team fights. We really just need to win one more, which, especially kind of coming back to the middle of the map here, is a really strong possibility from us. We've shown that we can really compete here with that open space, just get in their face and tear apart the supports, and yeah,
they have a long way to push this bot, so soon when it's in overtime, anything can happen.
Yep.
So
yeah, there goes big damage. We do see the enemy Kitsune rush, but there goes ours as well, kind of neutraling it out.
Jamie does end up surviving that right now.
Really close, just surviving for dear life here, trying to heal a little bit, and does get back up. Oh, he does get up to that backline, gets the Moira, which is going to be huge. If he can get the Kiriko, there's no supports left.
And he does.
There it goes.
And the Cassidy now. Now it's just a tank.
Without the supports, even with Jamie going out of mech, not a whole lot they can do.
And that will be a game win.
Oh.
That was a good game right there.
Solid. We got a little worried there for a second. They had a really solid push in the beginning, but we really came back, locked in together, and again, some really good communication there.
Yeah, another Jamie play of the game.
Absolutely.
See this one.
Doing great this week. Yeah, there it goes. So going into round 4, we are up 2-1, which feels good, but not quite. Again, we can't ease off until we have that win.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. It does go to a capture point, which again favors us a bit, especially with that huge dive comp. One thing that I've noticed is that speed is such a huge factor this season, especially with Juno now being a key character that a lot of people like to play. I think that maybe influenced us to really push to the dive comp fully.
Yeah, and we've taken that in well. I would say. Um, we're just taking advantage of that speed, and so far you can see how good that's been working out for us.
Yeah. Ugh, excuse me. Oh, it's a long day here at Doan. I swear they always put like everything on a Monday night.
Yeah, yeah.
I had work and then another event, and then I had to run back to get my jersey, and it was a mess. But we made it.
Ready for this break though?
Oh,
Last start on Wednesday, yeah.
real. I'm pumped for fall break. I don't really have any plans, and that's how I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, better just do nothing.
You going back home or anything? Or
I'm actually I'm staying on campus.
Okay.
We have a cross country meet Saturday, so
Oh, feeling good about that?
yeah, I feel pretty confident now after today's workout, so that should go good.
Heck yeah. Very nice. Yeah, never a dull life for a Doan person.
Yeah, no, it seems like everyone's doing something here.
Oh, well, I know every person on the team as well is kind of like they're doing a million other things. Looks like we are gonna take a little bit of a break, just kind of relaxing before that round 4, which do not blame them.
Yeah, they've been going at it for a good
hour now.
Yeah,
Yep.
Around there. So getting a little tired, restless.
Yeah. Especially got homework after this, but yeah, we'll make do. I would not miss this for the world. I love watching them, especially not quite keeping me on. Hopefully, they don't have to keep me on my toes like last week again, but we'll see. I love one thing I've loved about the season again is only our second year seeing so many teams building back. Like sometimes you see like going into a game, it's like, oh, this might be an quote easier game or whatever, but like I love just like especially the other team, they're not making it easy on us, they're really pulling it off, and so it's cool to see just like everyone doing well and making it a good season so far.
Yeah, I don't think there's been any games that was just like complete roles or anything. Like everyone's been making it challenging, so if you play slightly bad one night, it's going to show out here.
Yeah, I think, and that's one thing that, especially for us that we're keeping up, is that just even like knock on wood, we haven't seen a loss yet, but even with that, like don't let it get to you. Just keep building from that. Like even last year, I think we went 5-2, and we still ended up in the playoffs, and so, and even with that, we're even an even better spot. I know we've got a couple tricky matches. We've got Concordia in our conference, which that'll be a really cool game to see. Kind of a big like rivalry between our two schools, so I'm excited for that. I'll have to look when that match is. I know they've been watching us to kind of prepare for that, so
I think that's actually the final normal season match.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the last one of the division.
Okay, that'll be hype. That'll be so hype.
Yeah, it's a good one to end on.
Well, I know they've talked about potentially even doing like a LAN game, either not necessarily for Concordia, but like for some of these closer schools, either them coming here or us going there. I think that'd be really sweet.
Yeah, that would be a really just interesting thing to see, actually playing, and then you could see the other players. Like right now, you have no idea like what they're doing or what.
Yeah,
but
you can kind of be in your own environment, chill, just like not worry about it. Where there, it's like I don't know. I wouldn't even know how to approach it. So
yeah, it'd just be a whole new territory, I guess. So
no, I'm hoping that happens. It'd be really, really cool. But looks like we're going to New Junk City for this capture map.
I like this pick of New Junk City by us because that's a very nice map. I enjoy this.
Yeah. What do you kind of look for in this game or in this map? What are you expecting?
So I feel like we're gonna try to play another probably strong dive here with the tight spots. Probably see Raf on another Sombra trying to get behind.
Yep.
Probably see that, and I'm not too sure on Jamie. Jamie's been switching around a bit, so I don't know if I can pinpoint him.
He's really showing his ability to just, I forget the term, but like literally play any tank and be fine. Excuse me, but yeah, I could see a Queen here. I don't know if I see the, I don't think we see the Winston. I don't think this is the right map for that.
I can see Maddie on Moira here again with those hallways and all that. Get the orbs in there.
Yeah, I think Maddie and Moira could be big. I could see the Queen. I don't know. Not a diva map. I think you kind of stick to more of a brawl. Play it safe in those close corridors. type of map. But we'll see. I honestly, I should stop predicting at this point. Like, they
Yeah.
always, every time I say something and they just do something different anyways.
Yeah, they just they hear us and they try to pick something else.
Yeah, they're like, nah, we're not going to listen to the casters.
Looks like we're starting now, so we'll see.
All right, we'll see what happens. Potentially a game point for us, though. Again, we got to play it safe, though. Like we were saying, that team they're not going to make it easy for us, so.
Yeah, if we let our guard down again, like game 2, we can definitely see them taking this. So we need to keep our heads in it.
Gosh, I never pay attention to how just like cool this map is.
Yeah, they have crazy detail in some of them.
Oh,
cool. We do see the queen out of Jamie.
Yep, there it is. And there's the classic Tracer Sombra combo we love to see from Raph and Sam.
I really like this on this map especially. I feel like they could take full advantage of it.
Absolutely. Especially if they can just take some good corners and get around in their backline. That'll be huge.
Maddie does go on Kiriko instead of Moira here.
Yeah, we see Kiriko and Juno again, especially on capture point. Speed is going to be huge. Whether you're dashing from capture point to capture point or you get picked off and getting back to the fight so quickly, either way, it's just a massive factor, and especially can help out our dive people like Sam and Raph as well.
We do see an opposing Junkrat out there, so we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, that Junk is going to be interesting. They've got to be careful, especially once they kind of get into this more open area. That Junk can really get some good off angles and tear apart your backline really quickly if you're not careful.
Davis does get a pick on the other Juno and Junkrat and Kiriko. Davis is going off right now.
Dang, Davis. Yeah, just shredding through them.
Davis and Raph cleaned up their whole team right there.
Yeah, go those two. That's one thing I always say, to never underestimate the... sure, they're support characters, but they can do some serious damage like we saw from Davis there.
Especially Juno here. She's been a real game changer in the support line.
Dude, I love playing Juno because she has a lot of really good heals, really good support with her speed, but she can really shoot out some solid damage as well. So again, it's not a character to underestimate.
We do see Jamie trying to hold close here in this hallway.
Yep. And he does have his ult now. Pulls out the Orisa here. She's trying to get into the backline here, but Jamie will not let it happen, and they're gonna not. Neither will supports here. She does get the kill on Maddie, but they get the trade there, unfortunately. And he does get the kill on their Kiriko anyways. Going after the Junk here again, does not want to let him get back to the backline, and there he goes. Now we're at 86%. I don't know if the other team...
I don't think they can make it back in time here. I think they should just try to focus on the next one.
Yep, I think that's smart in their eyes, is that just... Sometimes that's what you just got to do on capture point, is just let them have the point, regroup, sometimes get there first. But even now, we're going to be able to get to the other point first, which is going to be potentially huge.
Yeah, we really came out swinging on one of, I think, our
Raph
better...
That Juno does not get the hack off, though, and is going to have to just kind of back out. But again, staggering them even just a little bit can sometimes be what makes or breaks a fight. And there goes their enemy Kiriko from Sam.
The McCree gets picked off. All right.
And just shredding apart that backline. There does go Jamie, but potentially the rest of us can hold it together. We'll see what happens.
Davis goes down as well, so now we're down to heat support.
Sam does get the pick on the Juno, and just being an absolute menace, misses the pulse bomb, unfortunately, though. So they are going to start building up that percent on that second point. But if I'm them, again, I'm not upset. We got some good ults. We got 3 going in this fight. Just got to play more together. We do see 3 ults on their side as well. The Blossom from the Reaper for some big damage. Same with the Orisa with hers. But Raph gets a huge hack of the Orisa, getting her knocked out. And that's going to be huge for this fight.
Jamie going for the supports now.
There
gets
goes
the Kiriko.
One. Can he doesn't quite get the Juno. But pushing her back is, again, huge. And there goes the McCree as well. Sorry, Cassidy.
There we saw that knife skill from Jamie again.
Absolutely.
Like, he can snipe with those things.
Just hitting him with a dime. And we do see him with his ult again, potentially with a huge rage. Reaper trying to get on point. Hopefully not getting any picks here. They are, again, really trying to pick off our backline, especially Sam. He's being a huge menace for them. That Blossom not doing a whole lot for them, though.
Yeah, just getting Maddie, and there you see it.
There goes the rage. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Can he get a 4? Not quite, but I think the backline can pick it off for him. And there's just a clean sweep.
That EMP into Jamie's ult there was huge.
Absolutely. They lose their abilities, they lose their heals, and you just tear through them, do some big damage. Oh, can we see the staggered soldier? Not quite. Oh.
Yeah, they really need to try to push forward here to try to get this push. So we'll see if they're able to do it.
Absolutely. Losing the first point is one thing, but if they can't succeed on the second one, that's going to be a huge uphill battle for Mizzou State.
Rissa does just run in there trying to ult.
But not quite getting any picks. They do kill Raph and Maddie. We see the Kiriko trade, but they pop all of their ults and just kind of take back the point there.
So now I think we'll get one more touch here. So we'll see how this, if we can get it back.
Absolutely. We did see kind of them blow through all their ults, so ult economy is kind of reset again. They have their Kiriko. We're about to have our pulse bomb from Sam.
Oh, Raph does get picked off early, though.
Oof, that is not going to be a good thing in us trying to capture this.
We will have our Juno ult, and that can be a huge thing.
Sam did use his pulse bomb already. I didn't even notice that. He wants that pick on the McCree there. We'll see if he can get it, though. It is going to go overtime onto the second point.
And Jamie did go down, so I think they're just going to try to focus. Yeah, next point.
There goes Sam just trying to reset. And again, sometimes you just got to take those sacrifices. Raph being really aggressive, potentially just needs. Yep, he does get out, but he's got to be careful of those, again, early picks. Again, Sombra is another one of those big, sometimes can be a high-risk, high-reward character of, yeah. Like, sometimes you get some really solid, a hack-off, shoot him, and get a really clean pick. But sometimes they just find you and not a whole lot you can do.
We do see the other Kasune go off right there.
Yep. Jamie getting really picked apart here, unfortunately. Yeah, we're just going to start capturing point. Potentially going to reset, change up the comp here. And yeah, we see the switch to the Sojourn from Sam. Get more of a hit scan, tear him apart. The full dive comp isn't quite working for him, so we've got to switch it up. Other than that, though, everyone's kind of staying the same. So we'll see what happens. I'm kind of surprised Jamie's continued to play the Queen into the Orisa like this. Ooh, that's going to be really tough. Can they get out?
Oh, Jamie ended up ulting there.
Oh, that's a big ult from him.
And they get the soldier right after he popped his.
Now, the Orisa does get Jamie, but they are going to kind of back out there. Because it is just her, and with Maddie back on our team, they are going to survive that. So we've started capping the point, starting to get our percentage going, and we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, we really need to not let them take this back, otherwise I don't know if we'll have another touch.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Hope we close.
Again, we've kind of just got to keep it close. We do see Raph kind of in that back line trying to get some picks, but not going to quite get it. Jamie and Davis up here. The healer big damage combo. We do see the counter Juno ult trying to have them push up. Raph pulls out the hack though. Yeah, we're seeing some really close calls here. Maddie does go down, but so do some of their support and their soldier. So kind of even trade here. Jamie trying to stay alive, but does not quite do it. Can Davis get a pick here that's going to kind of save the fight? Not quite able to get either the tank or that soldier there. Potentially can get this fight here, though. He does get her off, but without the rest of his team, they cannot capitalize on it.
Yep, and now they all come rushing back in, too.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we're going to have to regroup here again. We do get the 99%, so I think with that, we do get one more touch, potentially. So we'll see what happens.
I could see Jamie ulting and then a Kasune being popped. We'll see.
Yep, we've kind of got 4 ults, and I think if I'm them, I potentially use a lot of them to try and get this point. I think...
Yeah, it's going to be huge right here.
Yep, there's the double Kitsune rush. So big speed. The high noon from theirs. Unfortunately, does get Sam. Maddie just trying to stay in the corner, get some hits here. Oh, can she get the soldier? Can't hit her shots. Unfortunately, does go down. Oh, that's really unfortunate. And it looks like we are potentially going to lose that point. Jamie trying to hang on. We'll see if he can do it. But unfortunately, does go down as well. We're going to give up 2-1. So yeah, going down now. It's going to be a tougher fight to kind of build back.
Yeah, that was a huge loss for us, especially using 3 ults to try there.
Yep. Unfortunately, that's just kind of how the game goes. We still do have a Juno ult from Davis, which, as we've kind of seen from the other team, can be a big turn in the fight. So we'll see what happens. We do see the Zarya switch to Jamie, which is one we haven't seen yet, and I don't see Jamie on a whole lot. Definitely, I think one of his lesser preferred ones, but I think we kind of go for that counter swap onto the Orisa.
We do see Davis' ult being popped right here.
That Juno ult, again, like we saw, it's only one, but just if you play it right, everyone can stay in there. It just tears through them.
And now we just have to try to protect this point here. If they get this, it's game over.
Yeah, so we are in a good spot, kind of defending. We've got good positioning. We do force them to switch onto the
Ramacha, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, a lot of just counter switching on those, on the tanks, really forcing some better matchups. But Jamie, again, does a good job at just not caring, playing to his cards, and makes it strong enough that, like, he doesn't need to counter swap most of the time. And yeah, he's got full bubble here, just doing a ton of damage, either forcing them back or potentially getting that pick. And yeah, just kind of resetting here, holding this point here.
Yeah, I think that was just an overall good fight right there for us. Now we see Jamie having his grab right now.
I think if I'm them, we try to make out of this fight without using ults, though.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're going to have one more chance to touch here, but we'll see what happens. We do see the Juno ult from them, so trying to stay out of that. But the hack from Raph and Sam is huge there.
We did end up using all 3 of their ults right there, however, so...
I was going to say, that is a little unfortunate, but at the end of the day, we do take the point back.
Yeah.
Maddie's got her Coalescence, and we're going into a match point, potentially for the entire series for us, if we can pull this off.
So Davis is halfway to his ult, while the other Juno just ulted in the midst of all that, so... That is huge for us.
I was going to say, we've seen 2 big Juno ults here, which could prove to be kind of the key factor to this last fight. Jump up to Jamie, just kind of getting that bubble. He's gone almost fully charged to do a bunch of damage, but that Ramacha is going to kind of push into our backline. Going to get Davis and Maddie.
Yeah.
And without his healers, Jamie's just going to get pushed into a corner and pick us off. So not a great start to this last fight here. Not quite what we want to see, but we're just going to reset, see what happens.
Yeah, we really just need to watch out for that Reaper there, because like you saw, if they go and get our supports like that, it's pretty much a lost fight, because Jamie just gets deleted at that point.
Yep. Especially with Zarya, once she loses her bubbles, if she's got no supports there, she's a sitting duck. She's got no way to get out. Her bubbles are kind of her big one trick. So we do see the Ramacha going to the backline while Jamie's stuck with that Reaper. Maddie tries to save him with the Coalescence, but it's just not enough. We're going to see if she can get that pick there, but yeah, just trying to stagger the point as much as you can, but not going to be enough.
Now we see us with no ults, and then the Cassidy and Reaper have theirs, so this is not looking the best currently for us.
I was going to say, not the situation you want to be in.
Especially Blossom could be huge. You see that Reaper over there. He's just waiting for them.
So we'll see what happens. Raph is still on the Sommer. We kind of haven't really seen any changes from earlier, which he is getting the picks that needs to happen. Gets a good call there on the Reaper. There is the high noon. does stay alive. There goes that Juno ult, but with just Davis on it. I don't know if it's going to be enough. We'll see. Jamie does go down, and there goes the Blossom, and I think that is going to be... Yeah, we're going to try and touch, but it's just not going to be enough.
Yeah, those 2 ults just really played a huge role in that last fight.
Absolutely. And we are going to be forced to another Game 5 2 weeks in a row. They can't keep doing this to me.
Yeah, both teams are playing really well, and another Jamie play of the game.
Absolutely.
I don't think he's missed one tonight.
No, he's been all 4 of them. And so just shows, like, as far as the tank side, I think we're really doing well. I think, especially with them having multiple struggling to kind of keep up with things. Gosh, are they really doing me that dirty with the camera? What happened here?
Oh, yeah, it looks good, yeah.
But anyways, yeah, with that, I think we're doing a good job at maintaining the tank diff there, and Jamie's doing a really solid job. However, they've got some really good DPS players. That Reaper, that Cassidy are just, they're doing a really good job at getting the picks when they need to, and then maintaining those ults. So
yeah, they've been doing well holding onto their ults. Doan, however, has been just doing a huge clump of them at times. That has been that's been a deciding factor in some of these fights out here.
Maybe. Can we fix the camera? Thanks for trying, Alan. Ugh. Yeah. I mean, you can see the stress on my face. I'm not ready for a Game 5.
Yeah, no one ever wants a Game 5, so this is going to be a tight one.
Not at all. So we're going to go to, let's see, did we have Hybrid or Escort earlier?
We had an Escort earlier.
Okay, so we're going to be going to Hybrid then, which, hey, your favorite. Unfortunately, we don't have you out there, so we'll see how Overwatch Black kind of changes up to yeah, see how this goes.
Looks like Jamie does pick Midtown for the map we're gonna play there.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We're seeing a lot of stress on, kind of see from the live cam there. And yeah, again, I'd be stressed. Like you said, you never want to see a Game 5 happen. That's never what you want to see happen. But we know we can come back from these. It's a really close match. We've had some solid plays. Like we saw, Jamie's really maintained the play of the game each time, and so. Yeah, I do like the Midtown, though. We've had some really solid success on here. We can, especially if we can have a solid defense before they can capture the payload. I think we can really hold them, at the very least, if we can't hold them to that 0 point at capturing the payload, just slowing down that time is going to be key.
Yeah, for sure. I think a big factor is going to be how they're going to respond to that Reaper this game, because as you saw last game, he was just digging into our back line, and then by the time we responded, there was already a pick or 2 off.
Yep, and at that point, especially once you lose one support or even both of them, you're just falling through. There's, again, not a whole lot you can do there.
Yeah, I could definitely see a strong dive here at the start if we're on attack. We'll see. Not too sure how they want to play defense here on Midtown.
Yep. Trying to fix the camera here. See what happens. I'm not sure what happened there, but it's all right. I'm not too pressed. They don't need to see us anyways. We're not the... There we go.
Now we're back.
We're not even the main focus. Again, down there on the floor, again, a Monday night. They've got to be tired, especially after that Friday win. And so I wonder if that has any effect on this as well. Just the lowered either morale or just communication. So...
Yeah, I mean, they're coming off the weekend, not having a lot of practice. Usually we have Monday and Wednesday for practice, and now straight into a game. We're seeing how that might play a role in this. All right, it seems like we're going into this.
All right, here we go. So I wonder if whether we're attacking or defending first also plays a factor into this. I can never tell. I think they're attacking first, if I understand this correctly.
Yeah, I guess I'm not too sure, too. I'm not usually seeing it from this side, so
nah, you're all
we're
good.
playing the guessing game.
I guess we'll see in about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if attack is kind of a better call for us to go first. Just get out of the way. Again, show a good calling. If we can get the 2 to 3 points, that'll be huge.
So it does look like we are attacking first.
Okay,
As you
yep.
can see.
You're
Jamie
right.
hopping on the Diva there.
Diva, we do see the first Ana of the night from Davis, which again I think it'd be huge. There's a lot of really good points for him to get up there, get some good sleep darts, get some good nades.
We do see the Mercy and the Echo come out.
Okay, Echo is really interesting. Again, one that we haven't really, especially from Raph, we have not really seen at all. So I'm really excited to see that.
This is a whole different type of comp than we've seen all night. A lot of new characters are coming out. Davis does end up switching to Kiriko out there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, Maddie loves her Mercy. That if you know anything about Maddie, that's the one thing you got. And so I think that's a solid safe play, especially going to some bigger damage characters. Getting there with her damage boost could be huge for this. Sam is going to try and go up above, see if he can get some picks there, scope it out. They're going to go the train route. Do they kind of pick up on that? They do. So we'll see if we can kind of force our way through here.
Yeah, this route's going to be a little iffy with that Junkrat trying to spam in there. We see the Orisa get Jamie in the corner.
Yeah, Jamie's trying to push through, get to that back line, but he's just kind of getting torn apart. Maddie trying to keep him alive, which she is doing, but not well enough.
Sam goes down.
See, the rest of the team kind of go down. So Train, yeah, we see was not the move there. They kind of picked up on it real quick and responded to it.
soldier really got us right there.
Yep.
We'll see if we make any changes here. Doesn't look like it.
Look like it.
Raph does go to Sombra, getting off Echo.
Yeah, Echo was not it, I guess.
And then we see Sam and Maddie switch now too.
Alrighty. Yeah, a lot of changes. We just got to find some sort of momentum, push through here, because once we kind of, especially on this, once you kind of win one solid fight, get to the point, then you're doing pretty well.
Maddie does get picked off by the Junkrat.
Yeah, Jamie doing some big damage. Can the supports get to their Orisa? And yes, they can. I think we're playing just really scattered right now.
Yeah,
we got to kind of consolidate.
There you see Raph gets picked off in the back, trying to go in. Doesn't work much. Yeah, I think we need to just go in together as a group and overwhelm that Orisa.
Yep.
As you see, Jamie's getting him low, but then not a lot is happening afterwards.
Yep, not a whole lot of follow-up from the DPS to kind of get the final little bit of damage tick. Jamie is getting close to a bomb here, which could be huge. They're really clumped up here. Do see an ult from their opposing Juno there. And yeah, just forcing us to fall back really strong. Doing huge damage. Maddie is able to keep Jamie alive there. And a bomb could be huge here. Not quite there. Trying to do as much damage as possible, but there goes the soldier ult, pushing him back. Yeah, there it goes. If we can get 1 or 2 picks here, could be huge. Push them off the point. Nothing. But does pull off support from the Kiriko, and there goes both of their DPS as well. It looks like it's just the Orisa here. We've got to capitalize on it like we saw.
And now there she goes. Down. And we'll see if they can get a touch off, but I don't think they're...
Not quite. There goes the Juno, a little bit staggered as well. That's going to be huge.
Doesn't look like they're going to try to touch at all, so it looks like we'll get this first point out here.
Like we saw there, again, huge damage possibility from Jamie's ult, but it also just has a lot of capability of pushing off the point there.
Yeah.
Like we saw, even if it didn't get any kills, they were all off the point, pulling support from there against supports. There goes a kill on the Juno again, especially without her speed, pushing, not getting her back is going to be huge.
And their other support goes down as well.
Oh,
and
there
then
goes
the soldier. Sam is just really...
Yeah, Sam's
taking
doing
advantage.
A great job again.
And there he gets the Junkrat as well. Sam is just feeling good right now on this map.
And now we're kind of set up for another big push here.
Taking advantage of high ground.
Yep. And we don't see a lot of movement from the other team as well to be able to respond to that. Raph in the background trying to get a pick, doesn't quite get it. Can he get the soldier? He wants it, but does get picked off, unfortunately. There goes the Junkrat, so we've got to be careful here.
Gets
Get Maddie. So We're going to have to fall back a huge amount here and just kind of wait for everyone to get back. Now there is the Orisa. Maddie does get the kill, or Jamie gets the kill in the Junkrat, so that's going to be a big little bit of blanket off there.
Yeah, they're all up there. Let's see. They're trying to play the stairs right now.
Yep, trying to play the stairs game there.
Sam ends up ulting right now.
There's Jamie. Does he pop the bomb? I don't think so. Just trying to stay alive.
And there the bomb
There goes the bomb. Can it capitalize off of anything?
It does not.
Does not.
I think that Juno ult there saved the other team.
I definitely think so. That's some big damage. Maddie just kind of stay alive, keep the point where it is. So we do see everyone fall, but we're going to regroup. We've still got some time to get that second point, which I think we not have to get, but I think it's going to be...
Yeah, it'd be really good in this situation. We did push it pretty close there, so
yep.
We don't have much to go. So one win, and then we get that capture.
Absolutely. We do, yeah, we see everyone regrouping here. We've got a lot of ults here, a lot of possibility where all they've really got is their Kiriko, which isn't going to do a lot.
And there's
a big EMP from Raph. Can we capitalize on it? Yep, there's a kill on the Kiriko, trying to stay alive. The Mei's pushing us off.
The Kasune goes down.
And there goes a rush. Raph does go down, but I think we're able to get some good sacrifices there and capitalize really solid off of it. Getting this Juno is going to be huge, and yep, Sam does get her.
And now it looks like they switched to a Ram on the opposing team. They're trying to close in and try to get a touch here.
Yep, they're going to try and get it, which
we'll
I
see
think
if they get. And they do not. They ulted there and didn't touch.
Yeah, not quite. Which is going to be a huge get from us.
Even
Maddie
if we
staying
lose.
alive with the Coalescence, trying to get that Ramattra. Can she do it? Getting that big heals off with that huge damage as well.
Even if we lose this here, it won't be terrible for us because of all the...
I was going to say, getting that second point was already huge enough. Not going to quite get any picks, but getting everyone really low, getting some good ult. And there goes the Kiriko from Sam and Maddie combo there. Maddie kind of going in the back lane, get some picks there, but not quite getting it. Jamie switches to Queen, which, again, a really big safe play. Gets around that wall, trying to save Raph. Can he get it? He's able to get in front of that Ramattra and save Raph's life there. But they do eventually get the pick on both Maddie and Raph, unfortunately.
We'll get big knife there, trying to get the Ram picked off.
Yep.
Ends
and there
up
goes
ulting.
the Rampage from the Ramattra, just trying to get in the back line, which I feel like most of our back lane was already gone, so I'm not sure what the kind of the call there was. But there's a huge knife from Jamie onto that soldier.
Now Raph can really work without that soldier trying to bother him back there.
We see the enemy team just kind of grouping back up, but the Ramattra's a little bit split off there. Oh, Mei in his face. She does pull out the Frost, and there goes the Ice Block and everything. And are going to be able to get Jamie. We've got about 45 seconds, about halfway to that last point. We'll see. We've got to get at least one more big team fight to be in opportunity for it.
We do have another EMP, but I'm thinking as soon as that's going down, their Juno is going to definitely ult.
Absolutely. We do see Maddie going down as well, which is going to be really unfortunate, stacking her huge.
We do have Kisune now, too, and Jamie has his ult.
Here. Sam's got to stay alive, or Raph's got to stay alive here. We cannot lose him right now.
Yeah, he really needs to go out and pop his ult for Jamie to be able to go.
There goes the Kisune rush. Jamie's got to stay alive. We're trying to do it.
There's the EMP. And now Jamie goes in of his.
And we do get the soldier. That's huge without their ult.
Jamie goes down.
Here. Jamie does go down. It's not quite over for us yet, though. Oh, my gosh.
The Ram, these Rams kind of taking over right now.
Maddie trying to capitalize off that Coalescence.
Ram's really low. Gets taken down by Sam.
I was going to say, we got kind of everyone back. If we can get this Mei without anyone dying, that's going to be huge.
And they do. All right. Maddie trying to heal everyone up as Jamie comes back.
We do go into overtime. We're pushing it forward more. Again, any progress is still progress.
We just need to get it as far as we can to try to just take off pressure when we're defending.
Absolutely. We do see everyone kind of back now, which we saved it there. I'm shocked. I thought it was over, but apparently not.
There
goes the Ramattra ult. We've got to survive this, stay alive, and we do!
That was a huge pick off Jamie right there.
We did see Sam go down, but I think ultimately that was a bigger success for us. We
Mei
do see the Frost. Maddie trying to take that pressure off, keep Jamie alive.
And
Jamie does go down, but there goes the Mei. Oh, not quite. There she goes,
Goes,
but not quite
yeah.
enough.
We did push it a decent amount of the way to that point, though.
I was going to say, we got it close, which, like you said, takes a little bit of pressure off there at the end. Not quite enough to get that three-pointer, which would have been big, but we will take that. We'll take it. So now we just got to really show up for defense here. That's going to be, again, I think we've maybe, it's been a little bit of a struggle tonight. We've been doing good at pushing, but not quite, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We are seeing just a lot of changes. I think the other team was really able to read us a lot more than I think maybe we were expecting. And so we're seeing a lot of maybe more risky changes that we wouldn't have expected.
Yeah, I will say they have done a great job kind of like adapting after that first game, that heavy loss. They have really made it challenging out here. We do see the Ramatra from Jamie on defense and the Reaper out of Raph. I don't think Raph has been on Reaper tonight.
I was going to say, I haven't seen that, which I don't hate it. We saw a lot of success from the enemy Reaper on defense, so I like to see that. Same with the Ramatra. Kind of really similar to what they had. A really solid hit scan with the Reaper and the Ramatra, and then 2 good healers in the backline. So we'll see what happens.
And we saw Sam was feeling good on Sojourn earlier, so you can see if he keeps that up.
Yep. We see about the same comp from the enemy team, so we'll see if they keep that about the same success. Raph is just going to try and get some intel there. Watch the top.
If you can go back and get one of the supports or DPS, that would be a great pick.
He's already Wraith out, though. They are going to go that top row, though. We've got to get up there quick, though, to be prepared for that. Sam does have his railgun shot, so we'll see if he can use it effectively. Does miss it, unfortunately, but just right back built up.
They all do end up dropping down after that. Jamie gets walled off.
Yeah, try to get it off.
Riss is really come, and Maddie gets picked off there.
That is going to be huge. We've got to kind of build back together. We see that Orisa going after...
Sam's going up to try to finish it.
Oh,
and he
does
cannot.
Not, though. That soldier is going to get... Again, what they maybe lost in tank, which even then is not a whole lot, they really do well in their DPS.
And Rash trying to take on that Mei right now.
Yeah, we do see kind of them forcing him back. Ref doing a good job. That is a big pick on the Mei.
3 picks right there, so the other team's going to back off probably.
I guess I completely missed that. I thought we lost the point fully, but evidently not. We kind of got back, really recovered from that. And
yeah, that was a good job by Doan right there.
I'm excited to watch that back because I honestly didn't really catch what happened. I kind of thought we lost it. I kind of backed off, and then evidently not.
So it looks like they're going in the room on that right side.
Interesting. That's, yeah, going to try and flank around the left there, but going to go into kind of a bigger open area. There goes the Kitsune rush from us, but
Juno
counter
ult.
with the Juno ult.
And now the Ramatra.
There's the Ramatra as well from Jamie trying to counter.
And the Orisa ult.
Oh,
lots of ults. No picks yet.
Raph really trying to get... Oh, there goes the Blossom. Can't quite get the Kiriko, though. That soldier is doing a really good job at guarding her.
We do pick off their Mei, though, so it's a DPS or DPS right now.
Yep. We do see Sam with his ult as well. If he can get some killer railgun shots off, that could be huge.
Jamie is really low right now. That's not good
we
for
do
soldier
see the soldier ult as well. Sam's doing his best to kind of push him off, but
and
then Juno picks him off quick. And I think that is going to be a point capture for them.
Yeah, I think we just need to set up and try to stop this push early on right now.
Now, I will say, what is...
Raph gets picked off right there.
Yeah, I think he was trying to die, but they intentionally staggered him, which...
Yeah, which is a smart move by them.
Yeah,
but
honestly smart.
Now he's going to be sent back to the far spawn.
Yep. Honestly, a really smart play from them.
We see the Orisa coming up on that left side, getting our DPS.
I will say we are pretty even on where we were for times, though. So if we can keep up this pace, we're not in a bad spot. We do see the Orisa getting really aggressive, trying to get up there. Mei uses her ice block. There goes her wall as well.
The Orisa's ulting now. We'll see. Gets Davis.
Does get the picks. Jamie cannot quite block the damage.
Both our supports are down.
Does get the Orisa, though. But I don't know if Jamie can do a whole lot on his own here.
He has no heals right now. Yeah, he's all up to him.
He's doing pretty well, though. If he can get that Mei, though. She does have to back off. He does stay alive, though, so that was a good call. Has to push him off. They're not pushing the payload anymore. And so, again, even if we're not seeing those kills, still just pushing off that pressure. We see the switch to Doomfist on the other side. Really interesting choice. We have, again, another tank we have not seen at all this entire game. There goes the Juno.
If played right, that Doom could end up being a problem for us, so we'll see just how. And we see Jamie just get
tearing apart.
The Kitsune does go off for us.
I think that Doom maybe got a bit aggressive, won in our backline, but they were pretty self-sufficient. And yeah, Jamie just tore apart the rest of the team, and so we'll see.
Jamie just trying to get that damage in right now.
Yep. And again, we kind of take that high ground back, especially playing together. I think that Doom is going to force us to play a lot closer, even more than before. Which, yeah, we're all kind of right here. We've got to be careful. There does go the Juno, but there she goes. We do stay alive. We've got to kind of pull it off.
Oh, Raph goes out of Blossom, and Jamie's coming out of his ult as well.
Yeah, the big thing with that Juno is even if it doesn't do a whole lot of damage in itself, it also kind of forces us to pop all of ours, which is exactly what just kind of happened. We saw Jamie pull out his. We saw Raph pull out his, but
we still have Sam and Maddie's Coalescence at least.
Yep.
We're kind of even on ults.
Which is going to be huge. Again, just doing really successful at holding this corner here. We've got about a minute 30 on the other side, which is starting to push down into like where we were doing better at this point.
Yeah, I feel like we were already near the end by this time on the clock.
And so we'll have to see what happens. They've kind of got to make a move, but there goes the Mei. They do pull out the ice block, but not going to be enough to maintain it. There goes the Doomfist as well.
He's really getting aggressive there, but
I was going to say, it's not paying off, though.
I just feel like, yeah, there he goes back to Rissa. The Kiriko and Juno couldn't really get to him in that back line.
Yep.
Rissa's definitely the better move on their part.
And we're going to go down to about 45 seconds. They've kind of got to win this next fight, otherwise to stay in it.
We'll see how this Soldier uses it all, and then their Kiriko. I could see them doing a combo.
Jamie's got a really good spot there, though.
He does.
Just kind of just tearing apart them as they come around the corner.
Sam ends up ulting right now.
They're gonna come around the corner. Jamie makes the call. There goes the Kitsune rush, but
and
they gotta
there
stay
goes the
alive.
Soldier ult.
But Jamie plays a good read. They kind of back off of it.
Coalescence comes out by Maddie.
Yep.
We'll see when Arcasune gets popped. I can imagine that happening soon.
There goes Raph in the back line trying to get some good shots off there. We'll see if it actually pays off.
He gets picked off,
It
actually.
does, unfortunately, go down. But we're going to go into overtime here.
There
There's
goes
our
Arcasune,
Kitsune rush
yeah.
with the Juno ult.
Can Jamie get his ult and pop it in time? We'll see.
We'll see
And
what
he
happens.
does.
He does get it.
And that
Sam
is
going
huge.
off there. He does go down, but Jamie getting some good picks here. There it goes. If he can kill the enemy tank, that
It's
could
just
be game
Arissa.
here. It's just Arissa. There
Now
goes the Mei
Mei
ice block.
trying to stall, trying to get her team back, but I don't think it's enough.
It's not going to be enough, and if we can pull it off, I don't think they have a touch.
And that is a Doan win, game 5.
There's a game 5. There
That
we go.
that was really close for comfort
Yeah.
down there at the end.
Ooh. Oh, let's send it off to them. And there goes a 5-for-5 play of the game from Jamie. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he was really on it tonight on
Oh no,
tank.
that's the enemy tank.
Oh yeah,
shoot.
you're right.
Yeah.
The Rissa
I
did
didn't
show
catch
up.
that. They really pulled it off. Honestly, I think the Doomfist just kind of
Really threw him off. I feel like if they stuck on that Rissa, we could have maybe potentially seen a
loss
third.
there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that ended up in our favor, but yeah, that could
Yeah.
have turned.
Do you want to grab Jamie for just a post-game interview?
Yep, I can.
Sounds good. Yeah, a really close game. Doan is not wanting to keep us off of our toes this year. We saw a reverse sweep 3-2 last week, forcing it to a game 5 again this week. I mean, oh my gosh. But we pulled it off. We're 3-0 now, feeling good. And yeah, curious to see how Jamie's feeling after that. I bet a little too close for comfort on Doan's side. Whew. Oh, I'll let you get your headphones on there. I think you're unmuted already. Oh
All right.
my gosh, Raph. No one called. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, do you guys like to keep us on our toes this year?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. That was whew. Heartbeat is up there.
Yeah.
That was a stressful game.
So just starting off the bat, generally, how are you feeling about that?
I'm gonna be so real. It didn't feel great.
Yeah.
A lot of us, we were not on our A game today,
Yep.
and I think if we were to play, like if they were just a tiny bit just more focused or whatever, they would have absolutely dominated us.
Sure.
I am very proud of us that we got to bring it back.
Yeah.
They were playing a lot of comps that were not super
Just really against our dive comp.
really against our dive comp, and then the tanks that I'm comfortable on. I was playing a lot of Ramatra, a lot of Diva, and those I really am not a fan. Like they're not my. It's like comfort food.
Yes.
It's like you can eat stuff that's healthy for you and it's good for you, but at the end of the day, what you really want is a nice big Casey's pizza, not sponsored. And for me, Queen was that pizza.
Yep.
And it just wasn't working.
Yeah. Well, I noticed they really like to stick in that Orisa, which is just a hard fight into that Queen.
It is. Orisa has been really good this season.
Yep.
We're gonna be trying out some comps with
Okay,
Orisa.
okay.
Not to leak anything too big. I know you guys like to watch your VODs.
True.
But yeah, overall, I think we were just very split.
Yep.
And that's why it was so close. Target focus was really across the board. It was not very good.
I noticed, especially on that first, on the push map, you guys went for a really bold play at the beginning, which yeah, I mean, high risk, high reward, but
We were feeling a little silly. We were definitely cocky going into that second game.
Fair.
That is a strat that we've tried on circuit before.
Yep.
It is not a strat that we've tried in a while. It is
Right.
definitely very rusty, and it didn't work out too
I was
well.
gonna say I didn't know what was happening. I was like, okay, where are they? And then I just see a couple of you guys just crouching around the corner.
Yeah. But they were ready for it.
Okay, here's like you were saying, yeah, they played really well, they kept it strong. I almost think they kind of threw the game with that Doomfist at the end though.
They did.
I honestly I'm still trying to figure out what the thought process was there.
I can kind of see what they were thinking about. Ramatra is not super great into Doom because all he can do is really punch at him, and then with his slow, it kind of cancels out his slam. But
Right.
Ramatra can be a Doomfist counter. The problem was the rest of the team were not equipped to follow up on any of his dives. If they had all swapped and gone something dive with Doom, it's Soj over.
Yep.
But overall, that really did save it for us.
Yeah.
This was a very close game, and Mizzou, if any of you guys are watching, thank you very much for letting us have a very, very close game.
Real. Yeah,
definitely a nail biter.
I was pumped to see it. But yeah, anything else you're kind of feeling? I mean, definitely a lot to reflect on going into this week. Anything you're thinking to focus in on?
I mean, I need to get more of my hero pool a little bit deepened. I can play a lot of the tanks, but it's about playing tanks well.
Right.
And Diva and Ramatra and maybe a little bit of Orisa. But definitely focusing on Diva and Ramatra. I just need to play, and I think as a team we need to just play more games together.
Yep.
Unfortunately, one of the few times that we do get to play together is these games and scrimmages, and with fall break coming up, we're going to be a little bit split out.
Do you think the quick turnaround potentially had any effect on that?
Absolutely, yeah. I've been playing. I can't speak for the rest of the team, but I've been playing a lot of Overwatch recently, and fall break is going to be a very nice time to kind of decompress and get fresh and be ready for our next games.
Sounds good. Well, if anything else, anyone you want to shout out?
Go Apes!
True. Hey, I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
All
Sorry,
right.
Aiden. Anyways.
Thank you very much, Ryan.
Yeah.
Would you like me to send anybody in?
No, I think we're good. I'll just kind of send it off. And
All right.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Jamie.
Thank you to everybody watching the stream. We love the support, and yeah,
True.
thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, yeah, thanks to Jamie again. I'm just going to kind of send it off again. Thank you again if you're watching. Thank you, Mizzou State, for such a really good game. Like, it was really close, and like overall, I really appreciate it. You guys played phenomenal, and like Jamie said, it could have any little change could have caused you guys to win as well. So, really appreciate that. Looking forward to some time off, chilling over fall break, and kind of coming back in about a week and a half. I think that following Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday is going to be our next Overwatch Black game, where Overwatch Orange, they've got a double header next when we get back. So that Monday and then that Friday as well. So yeah, again, like Jamie said, thanks for all the support that not just Overwatch, but Don't Esports has been getting. And yeah, really excited to see what the rest of the season holds. Let's go down, roll tags, go esports.